The call came at midnight. Your grandson was found abandoned in the forest. The words carved into me before I could process them. When I reached him, he was sitting on the damp earth, clothes torn, cheeks streaked with dirt and tears. Only 4, a child stripped of safety. He clung to me like the last branch in a storm. His words cracked me open. Mom said, "I'm not wanted," because of her new husband. I pressed him to my chest. His small heart beat against mine like a frantic bird. I swore then, silently, that he would never be unwanted again. That night changed everything. Years passed. I raised him, fed him, watched his laughter return, cautious at first, then brighter as the years dulled the scars of abandonment. But the memory never dulled for me. Her voice echoed, "Not wanted." His mother vanished into her new life, new man, new family. No calls, no letters, just absence stretched into silence. I told myself she was gone for good, that her betrayal had cut too deep to ever be mended. But betrayal has a way of circling back. 12 years later, she appeared on my doorstep, smiling as though she had been gone for days, not years. "He's my son," she said, eyes sharp with entitlement. "I'm here to take him." The boy, no, not a boy anymore, but nearly a man, stood behind me, frozen. His hands clenched, his eyes wide. My silence answered for both of us, but inside, the storm reignited. I didn't push her away that night. I let her believe she still held power. Let her think she had returned to a son waiting to be reclaimed. I watched her closely. Every word she spoke dripped with false warmth, but her eyes betrayed calculation. She wanted him now for a reason. I began to dig, quietly. I found records, debts stacked like corpses. Her new husband gone, leaving behind bankruptcy and shame. Court filings, evictions. Her sudden return was no accident. She didn't want him. She needed him. For leverage, for image, maybe even for survival. I watched her sit with him, calling him baby, touching his hand as though 12 years had not turned her into a stranger. His silence burned her more than my words ever could. But I knew it wasn't enough to let her fail. I needed the truth to crush her. The truth came in fragments, old case aisles, hospital records. The night she left him in the forest wasn't impulse, it was arrangement. She and the new husband had planned it. They thought abandonment was cleaner than custody battles. They wanted freedom. He was an anchor. And when police found him, it wasn't luck, it was delay. He'd been there longer than she claimed, hours in the dark, cold and crying, while they drove away without looking back. I gathered the documents, every signature, every timestamp, proof she hadn't just left him, she had erased him. When she came again, demanding he come home, I placed the folder on the table. She opened it, her face drained of color. The boy watched her, jaw tight, waiting for her lies. She tried anyway. "It's not what it looks like." But the truth was already a blade in her chest. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't need to. "You didn't lose him," I said. "You threw him away." Her lips trembled. She reached for him, but he pulled back. "He was unwanted," I continued, "until you needed him again. For money, for image, for whatever your ruined life demanded." Her tears spilled, sudden and frantic. But tears mean nothing when they come too late. I pushed the folder toward her. "Take it, live with it. Every page, every proof, every memory you thought would stay buried. This is yours now." She tried to speak. I stood, blocking the doorway. "You don't get to claim him. You only get to remember what you lost." Her sobs followed her into the night. It's been weeks since she vanished again. I doubt she'll return. The boy, my boy, doesn't ask about her. He doesn't need to. He saw enough in her eyes that night. I no longer carry the storm, only clarity. I am not his replacement. I am not his second choice. I am the one who stayed, and she is the one who walked away. Her absence no longer cuts, it defines her. And in that definition, I find peace, because in the end, the unwanted one was never him. It was her.